The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Hey, yo.
Morning.
Yep.
Happy hump day.
Yep. What's doing?
What are you, where have you been today, Luttsy? You look fresh.
I haven't done anything today, to be honest with you. I just woke up.
But it's midday over there in LA.
It's 1 p.m.
Oh,
It's
God.
1 p.m.
That's why you look fresh.
What did you do last night?
I caught up with some friends that were in town filming, actually. Remember Bobby Holland-Hatton, my buddy, who's Chris Hemsworth's stunt double?
Yeah.
So they're in town. They've got to film... Mitchie, I think it's called Crime 101 that they're filming. It's in production right now. There's a whole...
Have a look.
A cast of thousands over here. Matt, I miss Matty Damon. He was in town. He had dinner earlier, but I caught up with Bobby after dinner, so I didn't see Matt. But a couple of really great stunt guys actually were hanging with last night. It was cool.
Yeah,
Guys that were stunted for James Bond and a few of the other films.
Chris Hemsworth, Pedro Pascal as the lead actors in that movie. Jeez.
It's amazing. Amazing group. So that must be coming out next year. But they're finishing off production of that over the next couple of days.
Halle Berry, Mark Ruffalo, Barry Keoghan.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Full cast.
Yeah, huge cast. Huge cast. So that's pretty cool. So that's what I did.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
is Matt Damon in that?
I don't know whether Matt Damon's in it, is he, Mitch?
I haven't seen his name here, but maybe he's just hanging around.
Yeah, he's just
on
in
set.
town.
Yeah, just there for the catering.
So there you go. So we were at Wally's at Beverly Hills, which is a nice place.
And what time is it
having a
there
drink.
now?
1 p.m.
And you're just waking up. It's like, well, you're such a
actually
professional.
perfect.
You've adjusted your body clock to Brisbane time.
It's perfection.
Oh, funny.
Seriously.
I feel like watching
Anyway.
Pretty Woman after hearing you say Beverly. But did you say Beverly Wilshire?
Yeah. Well, no, we were at Beverly Hills,
Oh, right,
but
okay.
some of those places though from that, yeah.
Big mistake. Big mistake.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. Oh, God. What a movie.
What's news?
Well, it was a bit wet here. I was out on a bike ride yesterday afternoon and got poured on.
Oh, didn't it?
Got rained. But
Yeah.
it came across quickly. It felt like, I don't know. It got
Swept
very wet.
across the city.
Yeah, it hit pretty hard.
It's cold.
You weren't too far away from home because there was lightning as well. Like there was some
Lightning.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Be careful, Susan.
Yeah.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I was on a bit of a high all day yesterday because I picked up Oasis tickets yesterday.
We witnessed it.
Yeah, straight after
That was
the
hilarious.
Oh, God.
show. Yeah, we do the podcast straight after the show, and I jumped online like at the start of, so it would have been whenever we go off air, 9:15, 9:20, whatever it is these days, and I think I was like 9,000 something or other in line. And how quickly did it all jump?
So fast. It was amazing how quickly you got closer to the front, Luttsy.
Yeah.
As I said, and you paid me out for saying that.
I wasn't paying any
I
attention
know,
to
you
what
were
we
in
were
a zone.
talking about.
You
I
were in
was
a
just
zone.
Yeah, you were focused.
I was just staring at my phone, and then I brought Lockie over to help me
Thank
out.
God. I think you wouldn't have got the tickets if he wasn't there.
But you went from 9,000 to literally number one very, very quickly. What did we work out happened in the end? Because you had to buy some pretty expensive tickets in the
I
end
did.
just to because the other general admissions had been soaked or completely soaked up or whatever. So were people pulling out at that point, or is that why you made the jump so quickly?
Oh, that's a good. I actually, yeah, that's a valid point. That might have been what happened, because then when I actually got to the front of the queue, well, we've got it on. Have we got a tape of it?
You can check out the
A
full
montage.
podcast and try and live it with us from yesterday.
I want to go back and listen to it because it was such an adventure. And then at one stage, Luttsy goes, they're all sold out.
Yeah, I just got an Instagram notification, all sold out. You just see his face.
Here's the teaser trailer.
So 10,000 people ahead of me. It's just jumped. Like, as we spoke, I was about to go, wow, it's down to 9,100, but it just jumped from 9,100 to 8,400.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're getting closer.
5,161.
Oh.
951.
Oh, wow.
Holy
Stop
shit.
it. We're going anywhere.
226.
Stop
God,
it.
It's shaking.
This is...
Get your card out.
I've got it out, man. It's in my
There'll be a
hand.
fumble at the
One.
end.
One person ahead of me.
What?
Look,
What?
It just went one.
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go. He's in.
It's almost your
He's
turn.
at the front of the queue, Luttsy.
Get ready for
Just
your...
quickly.
What the hell?
There aren't
have to
enough
sit down.
tickets to complete your request.
Oh, no. Go back. Go back.
My heart is breaking.
While
Guys
Ash
that
is
age.
making up his mind, he's got about a minute left. The only ones
What
that are
can you-
available are like an exclusive fan package, $700 each.
That's not too bad.
What?
So-
Well, just do it, you idiot.
yes.
It looks like he's entering his credit card details though there, so he's going for the exclusive
5318.
package.
He's concentrating. You said your address.
You just gave your address on the
Queensland.
podcast, buddy.
Right.
Sit tight.
Sit tight.
All right, who's sitting tight? All right.
What
You're
happened? What
in.
happened?
You're going to Oasis Live 25.
Oh, that was a roller coaster ride with you.
Oh my God!
I was
You
cl-
almost missed out, and I was going to be blamed because I did the stupid prank saying it was.
Well,
Oh,
if
whatever.
Lockie wasn't next to me helping me out, I reckon I would have completely stuffed it up because,
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
I'd click on, say, these tickets, like the ones Alicia got for $300. I clicked on them and it said there's no-
Allocation exhausted.
yeah,
pretty much.
allocation's gone. They're all gone. So I went to press backwards, like just the arrow back. But if I hadn't pressed that, it would have taken me out of the whole
waiting.
out of the whole page, and I would have had to
no.
go back to the start of the queue.
I reckon, Lockie, the calmness that you had was because you were playing with Bradner money. You could just click on whatever buttons you wanted. It didn't matter
Yeah.
what tickets you got. You didn't have to, paying for it.
But I didn't mind though because, like, I tried to get tickets for Manchester. I tried to get tickets for Wembley. So in my mind, I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
saving the
I'm
flight.
playing with the house's money as well.
Yeah.
And he's going to Oasis.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I think I'm going to vote today.
Great idea.
Now this is my question though, because I like to avoid the crowds on the Saturday. Actually, I legit will be away on the weekend that we're meant to vote.
Yeah.
I'm going to be up at Fraser. So, do you need to come up with a good excuse to vote early? Or?
No.
No.
But I am actually going to be away.
Oh, we can't hear Luttsy.
Yeah, but
Hey,
you-
that was you. So just said that because you thought you were legally obligated to do it. It was so obvious.
No.
no, I am actually.
No one cares, mate. You don't have to be.
They don't
Yeah.
check or
No.
anything, do they?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you going to be? Oh, yeah, I'm going to be somewhere else.
Oh, I can't say.
Show us your plane tickets.
Yes, prove it.
You know what I'd like?
Prove it.
I'd like to be able to go to a voting booth that doesn't have people at it that try to hand you
Yeah.
pamphlets. Can we have a clean-skinned voting one for people who don't want people there?
Well, that's what I've early voted in the past, like what you were going to do today. Go at like 2
No
p.m. on a
crowds.
Wednesday,
Yeah.
and I reckon it's just as littered with people
It's
trying
just
to...
as littered.
Yeah,
It used to be quiet, didn't it, if you went early?
that was the beauty of it.
I think more and more people are voting early. I mean, I reckon they just get to the stage where they just say, okay, there's a 10-day voting period starting now. You know, like what? Early
anytime
voting.
you
Like
like.
it's, yeah, just go.
They said early polling this morning in the news is saying, what, that Labor's taking a hit.
How do they know that?
Yeah, that's what I was.
They talk to people when they come out of the voting and ask them, don't they?
Oh, right. Because they couldn't count them yet because that'd
I think they do those.
impact actual voting day.
After
They couldn't
polling.
release any dates, any results, whatever.
But do they count them? Like, there's no point holding on to them. They must count them.
No, they wouldn't start till it ends.
I don't know.
What if they...
How do they count them? Like, I can't believe in this day, it's 2024,
Yeah.
that it's just so antiquated that you got to go
Little
in there
paper
with
slip.
your little bit of paper,
Yep.
your pencil.
Someone's doing a tally.
Yes.
Strokes
you
of
do.
5.
Right.
So who is
People looking over their shoulder, scrutineers.
who's marking them?
Or yeah.
And especially when you go, you know, the House of Reps or whatever, you know, the one where they sometimes they can have like 40 people and someone sits there and deliberates between number 34 and 35 for their preferences.
Yeah.
Like, who's actually doing that? Or is that computerised?
I don't know. I hope
I
it is
think there's people
computerised.
that genuinely care about like the democratic system and all that business. And
Imagine.
they feel like they're doing a really important job. I think that'd be the answer.
Which they are, but still.
I feel like my brother would do it at some point.
Actually,
You reckon?
Yeah, you know, if he'll do those surveys and someone gives him $30.
I'm just thinking how much more exciting a 10-day voting period we could make it if we actually make it a thing. Rather than early voting, no, voting was open on Monday and it closes next Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly that.
Yeah, the election night coverage, we could turn it into like the Dally M's and the Brownlows where they go,
yes.
at Monday this was the count.
Yes.
Oh,
You know?
yes.
And then we have a
Sex
montage
it up.
of Chrissa Foley and Miles holding babies each, and who
Yes.
did the best holding of the baby and the best shaking of the hand.
Day 4, and David Christopherly heads to the Sunshine Coast. Yeah, okay, here it is.
That could make it so you'd actually want to watch it. It'd be exciting.
Yeah, that is a
That
very
actually
good
would be
idea.
perfect.
The,
Come on.
The lunch I was at on the weekend with the 12 ladies, they were all into politics. And I said to them, I don't even know what the green room is in the red room. Like, you remember going to the excursion to Parliament House when you were a kid? Does anyone remember?
Yeah.
And there was some room that
Oh,
has
the upper
green,
house and lower
green
house,
carpet.
yeah.
Some room's got red carpet.
But we don't even have an upper house
But we've still got
in
the room.
Queensland, but there's a big red room.
There's a room for it.
What do they use it for?
I don't know.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Mitch and I are just bonding over a book that we both want to read. Can I say that? Now, we got on to talking about Gillian Anderson. Remember her from The X-Files?
Yeah.
With the Coveney.
Jeez, I
David-
watched her in something the other day too. What did I watch her in? The whole thing with old mate who was in trouble. Prince Andrew.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
The Crown.
The Crown.
No, this was just this is a movie, isn't it, Mitch? Where
recent movie.
she interviews him.
Yeah, it's about the interview from a couple of years ago that was his big expose.
She's very good in it.
Because she plays
She's
Margaret.
a BBC presenter.
Oh, yes. And she plays Margaret Thatcher in The Crown,
In the Crown,
as well.
yeah.
Right.
But she's put out a book called Want, Sexual Fantasies. And so what she's asked people to send in their sexual fantasies.
Oh,
And
what was the one you sent in?
I didn't hear about it. Otherwise, I may have. But
What would you have said?
She's taken it off a book that came out in 1973. She got the idea of a book that was out in 1973 called My Secret Garden: Women's Sexual Fantasies. I've read a bit of that.
This is kind of like a Trent Dalton book, but for women.
Yeah, an actual sexual fantasies. It sounds good. I haven't got the book yet because I went to buy it and I couldn't buy it yet. It was one of those ones you had to put it on order. And I was like, I really want to read this, but I couldn't. But I could read the one from 1973, My Secret Garden: Women's Sexual Fantasies.
What
That was
does Mitch want
interesting.
to get this book, by the way?
I was joking. I was throwing it under the bus.
Oh.
Yeah, that I want to read was you used that very loosely, that term.
You're
but
buying
yeah.
it for Sarah for Christmas.
I know, I'm just going to give her a blank book and go, here, please.
You can write your own story.
Yeah,
write your own adventure.
Yeah,
Choose
yeah.
your own adventure.
Oh, choose
Remember
your own
those books? Do
adventure.
you want to do this or this? The first one's interesting, the 73 one. The bit I read was a lady. So people write in about what their sexual fantasies is. So hers was at an NFL game. NFL? Yeah. It's over in America. And to do with her cheering in a grandstand and an anonymous guy who is behind her and then ends up having sex with her. And so it's
In the grandstand?
at a footy stand, in the footy stand.
Which footy game was it?
It's a fantasy. It's not
It's
a
a
real
fantasy,
one.
but no,
I
we'll
can't
make
remember
it
the
real.
team. I can't remember the team. So I'm curious to
Think it
see
was-
if things have changed. I'm going to read the one from 1973.
I think it was North and Wynnum.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Yo, bring it back. Throwback throwdown.
Ding, 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 ding. Shall we flip them? Luttsy, what are you doing? Are you in LA? Have you got the songs?
I presume it's been sent to me.
Okay, let's turn it over. Oh, 1984. You know what'll
What
be
a
here
year.
is Cyndi Lauper will be here for sure.
Oh.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good song. Yes.
Time after time.
I will catch you. Oh, there's so many good songs here.
Yeah.
99 Luftballons. Remember this one?
Yeah, dude.
Classic.
See, the key here is to find ones that still have some significance today with the younger demographics.
Was this in Shrek? This was in a movie, wasn't it?
Shrek. This is definitely in a movie, though.
This one's back.
It was in a movie this year. And new Ghostbusters out this year. And the 40th anniversary of the first one. So look, this big year for George Michael. He had this one as a solo artist.
Guilty feet that got no rhythm.
or melody. Or tone.
Whatever it is.
See, U2's there again, Mitch, but and I love this song, Pride, but it's like they just don't survey well. Like, that's a killer track.
Oh, there's some good songs here.
Early morning, April 4, shot rings out in the Memphis sky.
Can I hear a bit of Phil Collins, Against All Odds?
I mean, that's
I'm
a
locking
classic,
this in.
Oh, he's locked
classic
it in.
track.
Oh, God.
First one to name the movie. Go.
Zoolander.
There we go, Zoolander.
Yeah, strong.
Oh, so many
Prince.
good songs. Which is Prince one?
Is In Excess there? Burn for You.
A movie too, Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, it's a good get.
Remember? Oh, I love this song so much, but
Billy Joe.
Oh,
I don't like this song.
Okay.
Great song.
I don't know. Annoys me.
The boss is in there as well.
I'm locking this in. I'm
Courtney
locking the
Cox.
boss in.
Oh yeah.
Lock me in, Mitch.
Okay, lock him in.
Bruce.
Can you start searching for Frankie Goes to Hollywood, please?
Oh, this is also from Zoolander.
Zoolander.
Is
Yeah,
it? So people might know
Will
it.
Ferrell's villain was like a former bass player for this band. That was his thing.
That's right.
Oh, will it vote?
What's the In Excess song? Burn for You.
Burn for you.
Probably not that
That's not it.
you got that there?
This is also here. Hang
That
on.
was Richard Marx, wasn't it?
Oh, Footloose too.
Oh, this is the
Ah, yeah.
It's a good song.
Not one of my faves, really.
All right, well, you two have. I'm free to go now, right? Because I'm representing Buzz.
Yeah, you're in.
So I've got to wait until third. I think I am going to go for.
Frankie Goes to...
Yep.
No,
George.
Yeah, Frankie Goes on.
Yeah, well,
No, George, yeah.
Have you got a bit
I'm
of
going for that recognition.
yeah? Come a Chameleon, the Culture Club.
Oh, Culture Club.
I don't think it'll vote well. I just want to hear a bit of it. If
Boy George.
Come a chameleon. You come and go. You come and go.
Love is so easy, coming to like my dream.
Golden dreams.
So who's left?
Sue's got a pick.
So many good
This
songs.
has got the producer's pick by the way they're dancing through the glass.
Boys of Summer. Don Henley. Like that's a well-known song.
I just don't think he can win.
No.
No, and Break My Strides there.
It's a good song.
It's a good song, but it won't win either.
Pick 'em out, start.
Jeez, Matthew Wilder.
No,
I didn't know that name.
No. I'm gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna go Two Tribes. Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
All right.
Two Tribes.
Those.
That's Relax. That's a different song.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry, this one. Sorry, I'm just going straight to Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
I didn't even realise.
You want that one?
Susie's not even passionate about her own
Do you
song.
want this one?
Which,
Not anymore.
Let her
What
choose
is
what
this?
she's-
This cannot win. This is a horrible song.
Wasn't this the theme song for the NRL ones? Two Tribes.
Yeah, something
Yes,
like that. I
yes,
think
it
it
did.
was.
So what are our 4 songs?
okay, well, so far we have
Can I change mine?
No.
No, you locked it in.
Ash, you have Phil Collins.
Bit sad, isn't
It's a
it?
bit sad.
Can you pick a slower part of the song to illustrate it, Mitch?
The
Or?
hook, this is the hook. All right.
This is as good as it gets.
Luttsy.
Oh, yeah, they'll pick you up. Hello, Brisbane. Brisbane, hello.
Brisbane.
Okay, I had some Wham. And Sue's, unfortunately, locking in prematurely the wrong song from Frankie Goes to Hollywood with.
Oh, my goodness.
Whatever.
Sue's a massive fan of the late 80s rugby league scene and their theme songs. Jump on board our Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill Instagram stories. Have your vote. Throwback Throwdown 1984.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suze.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar as standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to discover why it's better with Brighton.
Let's say hello to Michelle out of Thornlands. Good morning.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
How you going? It says here you work in secret government business.
Not quite. I just work for the state government, yeah.
Oh. So what happens vis-a-vis apropos the election? Like if there's a change of government, do you, like, are you sweet?
I think I should be, but basically I'll have a new big boss,
Yeah, right.
potentially.
All right. And someone new signing the checks. Potentially, yes.
Yes, I'm not playing either way.
What else we got here? Going to see Cirque du Soleil. Oh, Luttsy, by the way, Michelle is a bit of a hint here, huge Fat Boy Slim fan.
I would
Okay.
say huge, but I would definitely like to see him live.
You wouldn't knock the tickets back if they came your way.
100%.
I don't even know if there's tickets there. So
No.
that's up to Luttsy to decide.
Being
Yeah.
down at Thornlands, Sirame Wines, that's a very short journey back home,
Yeah.
so you could afford to have
That's
yourself
perfect for you.
a big Sunday there, Michelle.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very close to where I live,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's next door, isn't it?
Yep.
That's
Right
actually
there.
perfect. Perfect. All right, let's see how we go, Michelle. I don't even know how much we're playing. Oh, 400. 400 and into the draw for the BYD at 03 at the end of the year. Let's go. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What alcohol is traditionally used in a margarita?
Tequila.
What kind of animal is an albatross?
Don't know, elephant.
In which sci-fi series might you find a Wookiee?
Star Wars.
Morocco can be found on which continent?
Africa.
Spell evolve.
EVOLVE.
Stop clock.
Woo!
You did pretty good.
Feels
You
good.
did pretty good.
I do car trip trivia testing. I've never made it through, but I love car trip
You're
trivia.
right.
What's car trip trivia? Is that a...
It's a guy on the Sunshine Coast that does a podcast every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really,
Someone
yeah,
get
it's
on
kid
car
friendly.
trip trivia.
Hello?
Those who write the questions.
Lockie's eyes just lit up when we get you. Just made his job a whole lot easier, Michelle.
Lockie's going, yes, 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 thank you, Mr. Sunshine Coast Man, car trip trivia. You've done well, Michelle, and you finished
Thanks. We'll
with
see.
6 seconds.
6
Holy.
seconds.
Yep.
I think Suze will get that albatross one,
Going to be
Yeah,
competitive.
100% she will.
but we'll see how you go. Oh, it's our old mate, Jack Tree.
With the
Bring in the gift. 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 Y'all ready for gift?
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
Okay, you ready, Suze?
Ready.
Let's go. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What alcohol is traditionally used in a margarita?
Tequila.
What kind of animal is an albatross?
Bird.
In which sci-fi series might you find a Wookiee?
Oh, Star Wars.
Morocco can be found on which continent?
Middle Asia.
Spell evolve.
EVOLVE.
Stop the clock.
Evolve.
Hold it and double tuco me.
Ooh,
Tight.
It is close
is it close?
this morning.
I've got a newbie.
Yep, Michelle.
Michelle's a newbie.
I'm a newbie, Suze, but I'm a SWA as well.
Oh, you're a SWA.
Oh,
which SWA
what
do you
number?
go? Which? Oh, yeah.
I think I'm like 103 or something. You came on the next day and talked about the tribal tattoos with my friend when we went to the rooftop bar at the Gabba.
Yeah. Sunset.
Yeah, that.
Sunset.
What was
Yeah.
your SWA's name?
She won't remember that.
Short Telly.
She's usually medicated for those events.
Well, that is kind of true.
She was valiant out of the brain.
No. No, it was
Get
fun.
rid of-
That was a good one because
You don't remember her?
yeah, Short Shot Shelley. I know.
What was it?
Short Shot Shelley.
Short shot Shelley. Short shot Shelley.
Short Shot. What was
Sure
it again?
Shot.
Shelley? Michelle?
Sure shot, Shelley.
Yeah, Short Shot Shelley.
And this is just an example of the lifelong friendships you can make.
I've got a good swaz
If you become
coming
a
up
swar.
too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep. You two can become friends like Michelle and I have become.
So close.
What alcohol is traditionally used in a margarita? You both said tequila. That is correct. One all.
We had some margaritas that night from memory. Short Shot Shelley.
Probably.
See you.
That means you
Come
didn't, but Short Shot Charlie's just agreeing with you to make it seem like you guys
Yeah,
are close
whatever.
friends. Remember we had those margaritas,
Remember?
Michelle?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
yeah,
They were
that's
great.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of animal is an albatross? Sue said a bird. Short Shot said, I don't remember what she said, but she was
Elephant.
wrong. She said an
An
elephant.
elephant.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I have no idea about birds. Sorry.
It's 2-1 to Sue's. In which sci-fi series might you find a Wookiee? You both said Star Wars. That is correct. Is that
That's Mitch doing that. Oh, you're very good.
That's
Mitch.
actually Mitch just doing that.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
so you both got it. It's 3-2 Sue's. Morocco can be found on which continent? Sue said Asia.
Yeah.
And Short Shot said Africa. Africa is correct.
Oh, of
It's
course.
Yay!
the real. And then spell evolve. You both got it right. EVOLVE. 4-all draw. Michelle had 6 seconds left on the clock. Over to Mitchell James.
6 for Michelle. Susie with 7.
Kidding.
Well done, Sue.
You just got your Short Shot, Shelley.
Wow, I was
tattoos.
any closer than
Nice
that.
work.
I think you get to go in the cave with Luttsy or someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and enjoy the Cirque du Soleil. I see
Oh,
that
thanks.
you're
I
going to
can't
that.
wait.
It was good, really good.
Yeah.
Great athletes.
Okay. Well, I've got I've got Mitchie in the cave with the camera, with the GoPro, so he's looking around. It's not very, I can barely see. It's very dark. We need more lighting in the cave. Oh, there you go. Yep, the Fat Boy Slim loves Australia tour.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you've got a double pass to the summer's biggest outdoor rave. It's at Sirime Wines, Mount Cotton, March 23 next year. Tickets on sale from Ticketmaster. Who'll be joined by special guest DJ Seinfeld, CC Disco, and Jennifer Loveless. It's going to be a huge day out at Sirime. Unreal. So you got a double pass.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. Love it.
See you, Short Shot.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I woke myself up this morning, to the sound of my own snoring.
Oh, you were snoring now too.
Yeah.
It happens to all middle-aged men.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Because I live with
You've
one.
only been with one.
Well, in my test case of one, it seems
Yeah,
to
okay.
happen.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And I talk to my girlfriends too, who also sleep in other rooms occasionally.
yeah, I was just like, when you're half in a dream, you're not sure what's going on. All I could hear was this noise that was aggravating me.
It was actually penetrating a dream.
Yeah, it got into my dream, and then I realised at some point, this is you. You're making this noise. And I always, sometimes Archie will say, I heard you snoring last night. And I'll be like, Archie, I don't snore. I don't snore. But when we stayed at Paradise Country, we stayed in those tents on Friday night at Paradise Country. We did the farm stay thing. And we were all in the one tent. There was me, Jody, Archie, and then my two nieces, May and Farah. and everyone's woken up in the morning, and May, she's such a little champion, this girl. She says whatever she wants. And I go, how you going, mate? Did you have a good sleep? And she goes, no, you were snoring really loudly. I just felt this great sense of shame that that I've ruined everybody's night's sleep. And I totally get it. It's aggravating for everyone involved.
I always thought there was some sort of correlation between snoring and drinking booze, but you can't even blame that.
Yeah, no, it's just what happened.
I'll tell you what I listen to so I don't hear Cliff. Cliff doesn't drink either, so it's not his drinking, but every night he snores. So this is me going to sleep. I have a white noise on my phone. This is what I listen to, so I can't hear people snoring.
Yeah, but do you have earphones in for that?
No, just have that out.
So you have that. So Cliff has to go to sleep listening to that.
Yeah.
That's not fair on Cliff.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Okay, let's go.
Nova.
Hi, we're Coldplay.
Coldplay! Your home of Coldplay.
The only way to see us live is to keep it on Nova.
Yeah, Coldplay's coming down. Oh, no, I've been told, but when is it?
It's a good question.
When's this concert, Alicia?
Can't remember.
The Coldplay concert? Okay. But we've got flights, we've got accommodation. November.
Yeah,
Yeah,
next
so
month.
it's not too far
I
away.
was going to say November. I thought it can't be that soon. Is it November?
It's happening.
Derek out of Springfield. Now, have you seen them play before?
I have, Ash. Morning, how are you?
Good, mate. Do I detect an accent?
No.
I thought it was Irish too or something.
You're on the standby list, Derek. So keep listening.
Jade. What a beautiful name. Hello, Jade from Rochdale South.
Hey, Susie. Morning,
Hey.
everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
Coldplay would be excellent if you want it. You're on the standby list, but I don't think.
Thank you.
I'm going to feel my waters. You haven't seen them before, have you?
What, you going to watch your
No.
waters?
I'm feeling it in my waters.
Oh,
You just filling your waters.
that's right. I thought she's not going to film my
She
waters.
did say
I
that.
feel it in my waters. You haven't seen them.
Got another Susan online from Kalanga.
Hey.
Hey.
Susan. How old are you, Susan?
A little too old. 51.
Yeah. Oh, 51. I knew you'd be nearly my same age. It was like a name that just popped in for a hot second.
Yeah.
And we got it. We both got Susan. Lucky
Same
us.
vintage.
You are 51, aren't you?
Yeah. I said same age.
Oh, you said rough. You said almost. same age.
73.
73.
73 babies.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
All right, Natalie at Hollywell on the GC.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
Hang in there.
Misha
Just in
out of
general?
Belmere. Yes. Oh, God.
Oh, Misha.
Don't give up.
Misha, aim for the stars and you might hit the moon, or vice versa.
She appreciated it. Jenny, have you got any words of wisdom while we put you into the standby list?
No, unfortunately.
Hang on, I heard one yesterday. Rest is rust, motion is lotion. Just keep going, Jenny.
Motion is lotion.
Yeah.
Rest is
I
rust.
thought lotion gave motion.
I'll keep going.
Thank you. Thank you,
Good on
Jenny.
All the ladies are online today.
That's it.
On the phone.
Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I haven't got one of those water bottles that everyone carries around, but my daughter Alex does. She's got a Frank Green. It's very a few hands, a few fist pumps in the office. They're so
One of the more
popular.
ridiculous phenomena of our modern age is these ridiculous, massive, heavy 3 litre
Expensive.
water. Expensive. Like it makes no sense on any level. On
doesn't.
any level, why these are huge. But they're a must-have item at gyms.
And when do you reckon they became popular? And not just gyms where people are exercising, like school, work,
Yeah.
The office.
It's almost a fashion extension of your fashion. It's like a handbag or a pair of shoes, or it's almost fashion, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're about $80 for a water bottle. And
Ridiculous.
And in America, the ones they all drink over there are Stanley cups. Have you heard of them? They look pretty good, actually, Stanley cups. So they're really big cups, but the bottom part of it's small, so it still fits into your cup holder of your car.
Yes.
I think that's why they're popular.
Yeah.
But there's something concerning me about them, and I sent this warning to Alex, my daughter, about these water bottles, and I want to share it with everyone here this morning as well, because I'm worried about everyone's faces. Because apparently, because they've got straws and everyone sucks the water or whatever they're drinking through the straw of their Frank Green cup, everyone's going to get smoker's lips. And we haven't seen smoker's lips.
Oh, really?
Since everyone gave up chain smoking in the 70s. Yeah, they reckon because you
That
think
pursed kind of weird. Oh, that's gross.
the pursed lip thing.
You do see some people who got that. Have you heard that resting bitch face? That expression that they get that pursed lips. I don't know if they're sucking
that from
on Frank
sucking
Green's
water bottles and they're just unhappy?
or not. I don't know, but yeah, you can.
Is that
get,
from water bottles?
No. That's what Susie's suggesting. I'm suggesting you can get it from just having that resting sort of sad sort of bit
Yeah.
of face.
Oh,
If
right.
you don't smile enough,
yeah.
you get that as well over
Yes.
time because gravity pulls. You get jowls. And gravity
Yeah.
pulls makes your smile turn upside down. But from fact of using a straw, you've got pursed lips all the time. So they're saying in 20 years' time, you're going to have smoker's lips is you probably don't remember it,
Yeah.
people who are young now, but it's the lines across the top of the lips. But I found a solution for Alex, my daughter, and all of you here, if you'd like to listen. They're bringing out straws, so they've brought out straws that don't make your lips purse.
How?
We'll put them on our Instagram, but it looks like those convenience stores or straws? What do you call them?
Like novelty straws.
Novelty
Slurpee.
straws. So basically, the side of the straw finishes so it's horizontal to your lips.
Kind of like a scuba diving thing, or like a
Yes.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Snorkel?
snorkeling sort of
Or
thing.
a flute, and it's got little holes in it like a sprinkler, and you just you suck through.
I gotcha.
You suck through the horizontal straw part, and if you just imagine doing that, so your lips aren't pursed anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And are they readily available in Australia at this point?
Oh, that's a good question. I have not seen them in a shop. Has anyone seen them in the shop?
No.
I think that's another business idea we've got.
So you're sort of kind of like you're playing the flute.
Yeah, don't you think that's
Yeah,
a great
that kinda-
idea? Because
that sort of business.
I would much rather do that
Always.
than get Botox in my lips in 20 years' time.
Well, the last thing you want is that weird, the weird purse. It's not a good look.
But at least you'll be hydrated. Like if you've got it, you might have those lips. I mean, the other people used to get it. They used to get lung cancer. They'd have that look. These people,
Yeah,
they'll
good point.
They'll have those wrinkles, but they'll be very well hydrated.
Just need to pee more.
Yeah.
You know?
There's always a silver lining around the cloud.
How much water can those big bottles hold? Like,
Well, there's
3
someone
litres, is it?
very close to us
Yeah.
here. I mean, his name might be Mitch. He had one next to me yesterday. How many litres did that water bottle hold?
2 litres.
Was that only 2?
Yeah. It looks bigger.
it's not enough, mate.
No.
You should carry around at least 5 litres of water.
Like, we're joking.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
They've released a list of the highest paid athletes in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
So not that are competing in Australia, but Australian athletes. And
Yes.
Oh, let me guess. So they can compete overseas?
yeah,
Okay. It'll be a soccer player. It'll be
bam,
Basketball.
Basketball.
Out of the top 10, there are 7 NBA players that are
7?
Australian that are on the top 10 list. 2 Formula One drivers
Oh, of course.
and 1 NFL player.
Wow.
Yeah, and
No
I'm just
tennis
looking at
players?
Golf.
no tennis players, no golf players in the top 10.
Because they know women then, because back in the day, Ash Barty probably would have been in that.
Yeah, no women.
Ash
No,
Barty.
no women. Ben Simmons is the top.
Is he?
Yeah, at $60 million. This is in Australian dollars, $60 million. Then Jordan Mailata from NFL, he's 33. And then Josh Green is at 18.8.
Is he NBA?
NBA.
Never heard of him.
Joe Ingles, NBA, 16.4.
Is he? Joe
Yep.
Ingles?
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the
16. What about Paddy Mills? Is he up there?
Paddy Mills is 7th on 11.25.
Wow.
Now, that figure, 11.25, is relevant because 11.25 million is the salary cap number for all of the NRL clubs. and that is the figure, 11.25. What Paddy Mills in 7th is earning is the salary cap that every NRL club has to get their top 30 roster under. So it puts it into
That's
perspective.
insane.
One basketball player, and this is only the Australian top. Like, he wouldn't even feature anywhere near the top in the top American athletes,
Yeah.
but he's earning as much as an entire NRL club's
Yeah.
top 30.
And
players. Oh my
remember we used to
God.
say get your kids into golf and tennis. No, get your kids into basketball. Don't you think? And don't you think it's a bit, it's kind of, I shouldn't say easier. I'm going to. Basketball's an easier sport than golf or tennis in my mind.
Oh, they're so
That's a hard
athletic,
question.
though.
That's a hard,
Yeah.
that's a big statement I've made. Don't quote me, anyone.
I started watching that top 5 that you put me on to, Luttsy, the starting 5 on Netflix.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I can tell I'm going to love it. I just think one of the greatest things in sport is unfolding at the moment with LeBron James, like one of the greatest athletes of all time, playing in the NBA with his son.
And what's the age difference? He didn't look like he had him when he was 14. He still had him at a normal age, didn't he? Is it 20 years difference or 25 years?
I don't know, actually.
You know?
But it's nothing.
Yeah, it's
nothing
unbelievable.
absurd. But he's playing in the same team with his son. Like, that's about as good as it gets.
Yeah.
That is freakish on every level.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Amazing.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Press play.
Get ready for the ultimate Halloween party on the Brisbane River. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill's Halloween cruise on Oasis. Your ultimate weekend escape on the Brisbane River.
15 days until Halloween night, October 31. We are on board Oasis, cruising up the river. We want you there with 3 mates. You can register your interest on the Nova Player app.
Dave, who's the man behind Oasis, Mitchie, and he said they have got the boat decked out amazingly for us. It's going to look incredible on the night.
Ship shape.
It's going to look amazing. Like all the costumes as well, but the ship is looking ship shape. The music's going to be fantastic. It is going to be the party of the year. This is the one ticket you want to get.
I like how you don't have to wear horror outfits anymore for Halloween too. When I say anymore, I mean, this is the first time I'm really dressing up for Halloween. But, mine isn't a horror outfit.
But you've gone sexy, yeah?
I'm going a bit sexy.
You're
Luttsy.
bringing sex
a little
back.
Bit, a little bit. I'm going Wonder Woman, I think.
Oh, nice.
Because I loved Wonder Woman when I was young.
And I think it's a far more niche option, but it's starting to creep in. But you've got to nail it, and it's got to be like something trending or topical. Like, hey, I'm going to go with something to do with the US election or something.
Yeah.
But you've got to do something really, really good. Otherwise,
The US.
I'm
going as JD Vance.
Something like that, right?
Vice President.
And that's the thing. It's like you're either going to absolutely nail it or it's pathetic, and you've got to go for scary or sexy. So. Elise out of Zilmer is winning our tickets this morning.
I'm going as Stephen Miles.
See, that's nice because it's 4 days after the
I'm going to make it closer to home. I'm going to go big Steve. Actually, can you put me down for that? I actually want to do that now. I'll go
Stephen Miles.
It'll be after
Stephen
the election.
Miles. But what
He
I'll do
might
is,
be the ex-premier by then.
You know how they call him Smiles? I'll have a big... I want my smile to be down.
Well,
turned
Smiles
upside
works.
down. Yes.
Smiles works because there's a horror film. Smiles
yeah.
2's out at the moment. So that works. That works scary and Stephen Miles.
And topical, relevant.
And topical.
Yeah.
Come on.
What about you, Elise? What are you going to wear? Are you going to be
Oh, I was
Sexy?
thinking something a bit. Oh, yeah, maybe a bit sexy, like a cute angel, like a bit of a sexy angel, maybe.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yeah.
And what about your 3+ ones there? Are they something similar? Are you bringing a group of blokes that are going to be coming along as sexy angels as well?
Probably bring some girlfriends along. Actually, I wonder. Maybe get a bit of a group costume going.
Absolutely.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
A gaggle of girls all dressed as angels. Charlie's Angels.
That's true. We just needed Charlie.
Well,
What about your song?
Oh, I've been loving Apple by Charlie XCX.
Everything's Charlie with you, isn't it?
Maybe a bit of poison apple action. Apple from Charlie XCX. I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one for the dance floor, sort of the back end of the party, I think. On board Oasis.
Yeah, that's it.
do you know
No
the
other party
dance?
like
Do you know
it.
the dance for this?
I
Elise?
don't actually. I
Start learning.
don't.
It's pretty simple.
Maybe I need to learn. Yeah, you're right.
You got 2 weeks to learn. And you're at Zilmer,
That's plenty
are
of time. Yes.
you? Do you hit that Barn Me joint out there? What's the name of that Barn
Oh my
Me
gosh,
joint?
it's so good.
Zilmy Road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called, but yes, they're amazing.
that is good, that place.
Is it called the Barn Me? It's something really simple.
I think it is just called
There's a sister shop in Newstead here.
Oh,
Yes.
What?
The
What?
The same owner. Yep. Because I went in there the other day and he said it was all about Mitch. He goes, Mitch has been out here on a...
I was out there shouting barn me's a
Yeah.
little while ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's so good.
Yeah,
Best
hey,
service.
you're telling me.
But the one here's good too.
Yeah,
I haven't
okay, I
been to
didn't know they
Zilmer.
were here. Yeah.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I just got a text message from one of my mates who just caught a 97 centimetre barra.
Oh, if it's a metre, it's a big barra.
A metre is like that's the holy grail of barra. But this was in the Brizzy River.
So at 97.
What?
Hello.
In the Brisbane River?
The Brisbane River.
Whereabouts?
They are here. And not only that, and you won't believe this, I've got another mate of mine who's a really good whiting fisherman down on the Gold Coast. Mm-hmm. and I've told you about him, Wayne, the guy that won the
Yes, the lottery.
he won the lottery that time. Wayne was out whiting fishing in the Nerang River on the Gold Coast. He was catching a whiting, and a huge barramundi came up and took a whiting off his line as he was reeling it in.
Wow.
Like that's. I don't know. Like, look,
Where in the Brisbane River did he catch it?
Tell us. I'm not, and if I knew, I'm not about to go out and tell everyone anyway.
Oh, whereabouts?
Well, give us a rough idea.
rough
How far
idea.
up the river? Was it at the mouth? Was it at Indrapilli?
Yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't.
Come
I'd like to
on,
know as
ask him
well.
something.
Yeah,
come on,
come on.
exactly, Susan.
Come on.
And we said that
Brisbane
They're
River.
around.
meters the sweet spot. At 97 centimetres, is
Yeah.
a little bit cut. Like, is
Yeah,
if I put
97
a
might as
90
well be 37.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter until it's a metre.
exactly.
You know, my dad is like he's 70 something or other now, mid 70s, and he's been barramundi fishing his entire life in pursuit of a 1 metre barra. He's never caught one. He has spent so much money, like so much money and time trying to catch a 1 metre barra, and it's been amazing actually how many times he's been on the boat with somebody right next to him who's caught a metre barra.
No.
And it's never happened. And every time I'll ring Dad and I'll go, "Hey Dad, Matty, I'll send him this picture and I'll go 97 centimetres, and Dad's like he's not even happy for the person. He'll be like nah.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Lutsy's found himself a special
in a good
spot
spot
to
here.
finish off the show today.
Explain where you are, Luttsy.
I'm in the spa up in the top of Bel Air at the moment. Can you hear? This microphone's very good. I'm literally in the spa. The pool, we put the heater's been on, so it's great temperature. Currently 22 degrees here. I've put the camera up so you guys can see me. We're looking out over. You can see up at the top of the hill there. That top hill is where the One is. That's the most expensive house in LA.
What do you mean the one?
It is. It's called the One. If you Google the One House LA, it'll come up, and that's that massive. That's a long way away, and you can actually see the house.
Yeah.
Like how big it is, even from this distance. And just to the left here, you can't, just out of frame here, this is not great radio, but maybe we'll put it up on our socials. That's Tyler, the creator's house, just here. And he was in last night, he had the lights on. We yell out to him, "Tyler!" No, nothing back from him at the moment, but he's there at the moment just creating. We don't know exactly what he does in there, but Tyler, the creator, is creating today. So
who's the man in the
hopefully
spa
more
with you?
updates.
Who's the other man in the spa?
I was hoping you wouldn't bring up the little Lebanese fellow on the other side of the spa. That's Bowie. Bowie just made an instinctive decision to fly over for a few days. I don't know whether it's business related what he's doing here. I think he goes around and checks out barbershops, sees what Uber drivers are doing over here. You know, that sort of vibe. Just
See if he can bring that back to Australia.
Bring back a new level of energy for personal custom chauffeurs. So yeah, and he reckons he can drive. I don't know whether we got a car here, but he's going to attempt to drive on the American roads, which I don't feel comfortable with. But we're going to go and head down to Malibu or something today.
A good time to mention again that Luttsy is there on a working holiday. But just
yes, I am.
Yes.
We thought about going to see Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan tonight at the Kia Forum out at Inglewood, which is one of the part of that cluster of Olympic venues. But at $400 a ticket, the cheapest ticket, I'm going to say a big no to that one.
It'd be so good to see Charlie.
How expensive are they getting?
Have a brat summer.
Yeah, what does that mean? I see Matty Rowe talks about it all the time. Brat Summer. What does it mean?
Oh, I don't know. It's to do with her album. It's green and it's brat. It's actually winter now over there, so it's ended apparently. But I don't know. That's her call to arms. Brat Summer.
Yeah, the spa's heated, but even still, Bubby's got nipples like roofing nails at the moment. I don't know what's going on with him. Something's aroused
been
him.
that close to you in a spa bar.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suze.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to discover why it's better with Brighton.
Catherine out of St Lucia. Hello.
Hello.
Are you a doctor, Catherine?
I am, yeah.
Ooh, we don't get many doctors. I don't know. Mitch, you're like our statistician. I mean, I can't think of a lot of doctors we've spoken to.
No, heavily favoured in the nurses department, but very few doctors, yeah.
Maybe I should have lied.
Oh, we'll see how you go. It says you're on shift tonight.
Yep. Yeah.
What time's your night shift start?
8 o'clock.
8 p.m. Oh, he's just getting ready. Otherwise, he's getting ready to settle down, right?
When do you go through till?
8. 8 to 8.
Oh, well, that's a decent shift, isn't it? All right, well, we love doctors, love nurses. We're the nursiest show in Brisbane, so good luck, Catherine. $500,
Okay.
30 seconds on the clock. And
you.
your time starts now. Is Merlot a red or white wine?
Red.
Forward pocket, half back and ruck are all positions in which sport?
Football.
What surname is shared by acting sisters Elle and Dakota?
Fanning.
What is the national anthem of the USA?
Stars and Stripes. Star Single Batter, sorry.
What is 5 times 23?
115.
Stop the clock.
Uh-oh.
How do we...
Well, we can accept the answer for whichever one it was, the
Anthem?
Star Spangled
Accepting
Banner.
that?
Yes, because I hadn't started asking the final question.
Right, okay.
Oh, really?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Agreed.
That's the rules there. You
Yep.
said Stars and Stripes, and then I was just about to start the next question. That is the cut-off point. We can't accept anything after that.
Can't accept that.
I mean, we get in
Yeah.
trouble. There's inquiries, commissions,
T's and C's.
all sorts of things. Yeah, lawsuits, just
Yeah.
litigation like you wouldn't believe.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And
At a federal level.
federal level, it starts
Federal,
off at
the feds
state.
get involved.
Inquiries.
That's where,
And I just
know.
won't do it to my constituents. So
No, you
that's
can't,
just
mate.
the way that it goes. But anyway, none of that comes into play now anyway,
Nope.
because
No.
we're going to accept
Yes.
that answer.
You're good, Brad. You
Yeah,
saved us a lot of
definitely.
paperwork.
I'm so over my own gibbering. Let's bring in the gift, please. Here's Gary. Oh, no.
Oh, Gary. huh.
You keep saying you got questions for me. Something you call a quiz, but confess. These gimps are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. Hold the phone, Freddy. These gimps are gonna walk all over you.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
I've got a bloody doctor.
Yeah.
I mean,
You asked,
come on.
you asked to speak to dumbasses.
I do.
I mean, you go in there every day and you go, get me a real dummy. Most of the time they oblige. And now we've got a doctor on the phone. Dr.
But
Catherine.
you always say you'd beat your husband and your
True.
and all the other doctors in your family.
That-
you
yeah,
say that
you're
all the
right.
time. I think at one stage you said you'd whoop Catherine's ass, quote unquote.
You guys are just putting words in my mouth now.
Yeah, don't you have a sister called Catherine? This isn't your sister, is it?
Oh, I haven't heard it
Oh,
talk.
yeah.
Hello, Catherine.
Oh my God!
Is this your sister?
No.
Oh.
I'm a little bit older than Suze.
Oh, it's almost impossible.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
What are you, Yoda? That's for you, Mitch.
Okay, let's go. Let's get it over. with.
Okay, let's
Come
go.
on,
So you're
guys.
not
We'll
Catherine.
go through the
You're not Catherine Susie's sister.
Catherine
No.
O'Neill.
No, okay.
But I think I might have worked with Cliff in the past.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Really?
Ooh, what?
God.
Yeah,
Whereabouts?
through med school.
No, I think he was a year below me, but yeah.
Wow. Well, that's
okay.
going to play with the mind mentally.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to work out where.
Yeah.
I reckon one of those 24-hour hospitals. The
There's no suggestion of any wrongdoing, I might add.
No.
Did you have a party with him? Did you ever go to a
What
party
is
with
there?
him? Get on the happy gas. I know what you doctors get up to. I know you get on
Yeah,
that.
the old-
I know when
the
they're
old
coming
morning
through med
IV
school.
drips.
When they get on
Yeah.
med school, all of a sudden the happy gas comes out.
Yeah, IV drips in the morning.
Hey?
do that.
Oh, I know what happens.
And either is
Old
Catherine.
Cliff Dog.
Neither
Okay.
is Catherine.
Okay.
They're clean skins.
Yeah, well, not the doctors I grew up with. All right, okay, you
let's
ready?
go.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Is Merlot a red or white wine?
Red.
Forward pocket, halfback, and ruck are all positions in which sport?
Soccer.
What surname is shared by acting sisters Elle and Dakota?
Fanning.
What is the national anthem of the USA?
God, Star Spangled Banger. Star Spangled Banger. Star Spangled Banner.
What is 5 times 23?
Oh, I don't know. Stop.
Stop the clock.
Oh, dear. Wow.
What did I say? Star Spangled
Who would
Banner.
have thought
it's a
that
banger.
question created so much
A
controversy?
star-spangled banger.
Banger.
Which is what my kids would call over there in LA.
But she got.
I bet you Catherine got the
I'll take it too,
times
Kat.
tables too.
Tight.
I couldn't regroup.
Is Merlot a red or a white wine? You both said red. That's correct. It's 1-1. Now, forward pocket, halfback, and ruck are all positions
on,
in
Susan.
which sport?
I said rugby except for the forward pocket one.
Sue said soccer. Catherine, you said footy. I'll put a question mark next to that, but I'm not going to give it to either of you. It's AFL.
I wouldn't have got
No,
that.
it's got to be AFL.
Yeah, I
Can't
mean,
just say
it's
footy.
Yeah, you can't just say
AFL.
footy. It's too broad of an answer, isn't it?
Yeah.
But so I'm not giving that to either of you. It's 1-1. Top of the third. What surname is shared by acting sisters Elle and Dakota? You both said Fanning. That's Luttsy in the background, Catherine. That's not me, by the way. That's Luttsy in the spa bath, okay? Over in Bel Air. And that's correct.
Yeah, good get.
I'm watching her in that show, Catherine. Are you with Nicole Kidman?
What?
A perfect couple.
A perfect
Ah,
couple.
yes.
Dakota Fanning is in that.
So that'd be
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. Yeah.
Okay.
2-2.
Liev Schreiber.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liv Shriver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
Lee
I've
Shriver.
seen a bit of that. Yeah, he plays
Awesome.
golf into the water.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You
He
spoke
kissed
about-
Nicole
Hit seagulls.
Yeah,
Hit seagulls. Oh, okay.
yeah. Well, he didn't just get it on with Nicole Kidman, did he? In that? Well, let's not give away too
Oh,
much.
I haven't
Hey,
got to that.
spoiler
No.
alert. No, I didn't say anything. What is the national anthem of the USA? Now, Catherine, you said Stars and Stripes, and then you changed it to Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, did you?
You allowed that.
Banger.
Yeah, Sue said Star Spangled Banger, and then I can't give that to you.
Did I not finish it eventually?
I don't think you did.
No, she got no.
I?
She did get there eventually.
I
Oh,
did
she
eventually.
did. She did get there
She
eventually.
did, and you did not. And
Oh
you did
no, I
not
got that
start
as a
the next
tick.
question.
No, I do have that as
Yeah.
a tick. Yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
did
she
have
got
that
there.
as a
She
tick.
did.
She did. Yes.
Yeah.
But she took a lot of time. So it's 3-3, and then the final question: what is 5 times 23? Sue said, "I don't know." Catherine said, 115. 115 is correct, Mundo.
Oh, Catherine.
And Catherine, you're smarter than Suze. You're smarter than Suze.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, great.
Against the doctor.
Sing it, Catherine. Sing it.
When I look back from happiness, I will always recall moment for moment. This was the moment,
The greatest.
greatest moment of
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.